What is up, ladies and gents? Bpace coming again with another video here today. And today's video is pretty much just going to be about stupid ass kids and kids just being annoying as fucking snitching, like kind of like yesterday's video, but like a little more annoying. So there's this kid, we're just going to call him Chris, and everybody on the bus can agree that this kid was annoying as fuck, except for his sister. I had beef with like his whole fucking family, like they were fucking inbred stupid fucks. Okay, so this kid always tried to get me in trouble. I've actually fought this kid multiple times on the bus. He's actually got me kicked off on the bus before. I hated this kid. He hated me. And what happened was my friend Btrain4545, you guys know that name. I've promoted it here on the channel before. You can go check his channel out. Anyways, so my friend Brandon, he brought a knife to school. And it wasn't a real knife. It was like a dull-bladed, like, trainer blade. And if you guys have ever played CSGO, you're going to know what I'm talking about. It's like a butterfly knife. I think that's what you call it. And you can, like, twirl it around your hand, like, do tricks with it and throw it up in the air and catch it. It just looks really badass when, like, you're, like, doing it, like, with, like, pristine, like, accuracy. Like, it looks fucking badass if you're doing it right. So he brings it to school, and we're just all fucking around with it. Like, he's handing it to people, and they're, like, messing around with it. I'm really cool with Brandon, so he lets me, like, I think he's going to let me keep it, actually. But I didn't really want it. I had no use for it. I wasn't into those, like, butterfly knives like he was. So I'm fucking around with it, and I'm, like, throwing it up in the air and catching it, kind of like what you would do with it. And he's teaching me how to do tricks with it. And so I see this kid, Chris. This is the end of the day, by the way. The bus is about to pull up. We're about to go home. So I see the annoying-ass kid, Chris, like, walk up with his fucking dumb-ass sister about ready to get on the bus. So I'm, like, telling Brandon, yo, I'm about to fuck with this kid. Nobody knows this is a fake knife but me and you and a couple other kids. So I'm going to go up there and fucking pretend to, like, I'm about to kill. I know this is stupid as fuck. Please do not do what I did. This can get you in serious trouble. Luckily, we had a badass principal that was, like, really down to earth. Okay, our assistant principal, that's another story. He was a fucking, like, complete jackass. But our principal, like, the leader of the school, she was actually pretty decent, okay? So, luckily I had one of those, but don't do what I did. I walked up to him and I started, like, doing the tricks in his face. And the kid, I kid you not, I did not say a word to him. I was just doing the tricks in his face. He runs up on the bus, tells the old-ass bus driver, this kid's trying to kill me. He said he's going to cut me. Like, snitching, making lies about me. Pretty much, this is just a prime example of how fucking annoying this kid was. So, he gets up on the bus, and he's telling this bus driver, and this bus driver really didn't give a fuck about anything. I think she was at the point of her life, like, really old, to where she just didn't give a fuck. She was trying to drive the kids to and from school, drop them off, go home, drink some black-ass coffee, and watch the news. Like, I think she was that old to where she just didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, I got the knife, and I'm fucking around with him. He goes up there and snitches, and it ends the day, like, I'm just fucking giving him dirty-ass looks while I'm on my ride home. I'm one of the second kids that get dropped off, so luckily I'm, like, I get off the bus before anything awkward happens. So I get off the bus, I go home, I sleep it over. I go to school the next day, a little bit, like, thinking something sketchy is about to go on, like, I'm about to get, like, in big-ass trouble. But like I said, luckily I had, like, an awesome-ass principal, and I knew right when we pulled up to school, because the principal is standing right where the kids get dropped off and enter to the school from the bus stop. So she's standing right there, and automatically she says, you, come here. Brandon, come here. And she says, do you guys have the knife today? And Brandon's like, no. And she was like, well, don't bring it again. I understand that it was a fake knife, but don't give it to this kid because he does stupid shit. I'm the kid that does stupid shit. And she's like, just don't bring it again, guys. I understand it wasn't real, so you guys aren't in that big of trouble. Just don't do it again, and we'll have no problems. So I'm like, okay, and we carry on with the day. And ever since that day, I fucking hated this kid. Just don't do what I did, alright? Biggie Beans, signing off.